Earlier this year, we received the bittersweet news that Nancy Leopold was going to be stepping down as the CEO of CollegeTracks. Nancy has established a remarkable career and left such an important legacy here in Montgomery County. In 2003, she, along with two of her colleagues who were then parents at BCC High School of students there, saw the gap, the wide gap that existed between some of the students' ability to be able to access college and other students within the school, and decided to do something about it. And so she, along with this incredible group of women, founded CollegeTracks. And as you'll see from the proclamation, the organization has grown significantly since 2003 and has served thousands of youth across our county. We're going to watch a short video now and then hear from Nancy herself, and then we'll read the proclamation and take a big group picture. Let's turn to the video.
Nancy Leopold firmly believes that every Montgomery County student who graduates and wants to go to college should have that opportunity.
Yes, and yes, and yes. Who all had children at Bethesda Chevy Chase High School, and they all had friends who were having trouble getting to college, only because they had no adults to help them who knew how to do it. So we thought, oh, we can probably solve that. So we started totally volunteer, meeting with them after school, and then we became an independent nonprofit. We've raised over $5 million.
Nancy Leopold has overseen the growth of this nonprofit from a small group of volunteers that served 40 to 60 students per year at one school to a program that now serves close to 2,000 students per year at 5 different high schools.
So, tell me about your news.
Well, I got accepted into a couple of schools.
CollegeTracks has supported those students getting into and finishing at more than 200 colleges. She has proven that students from all income levels, backgrounds, and communities can get into and through college if they have the right support.
When you just have that black cloud over you, it's really hard to see the possibilities of the future. And I feel like with CollegeTracks, all of a sudden, like, woo, the opportunity's there again. No, this is where we're meant to be. So it's like, shake it off, get a cup of coffee, squirt some water in your face, and let's just get to work.
In 2015, CollegeTracks was recognized as Nonprofit of the Year by the Montgomery County Department of Economic Development.
This mission has attracted dedicated people.
Nancy Leopold serves on the board of Nonprofit Montgomery and graduated from Leadership Montgomery in 2012. Through her work, Nancy has proven when county residents see inequities in the community, they can take charge and make change. Nancy has helped thousands of students take charge of their future to become the workforce and imminent leaders of Montgomery County.
We believe in you and your success. And that is the reason why people have invested in this program.
Her time with CollegeTracks is a model for all of us, showing it is possible to make Montgomery County a better community if we join together and make it happen.
All of these adults who care, they care enough to be there. They care enough to work with you to figure out how we're going to get you on your path to prosperity. It's a huge thing.
What a beautiful tribute. That was a really well done video. And anybody who's been to a CollegeTracks graduation knows what a momentous and emotional and important time that is for these students. So without further ado, let's hear from the woman herself, Miss Nancy Leopold.
Thank you, Councilmember Albornoz. And I want to thank the council members, all of them. The support of the council over the years has been generous and consistent, and they got in very early in our tenure, over 10 years ago, and we've been able to leverage the dollars that they've given us enormously
to get support from the community, from foundations, from individuals, from corporations. And we also have cherished the wisdom of the council members, which has been incredibly helpful as we navigate through the years. I want to say that it takes an enormous village to get this done, and some of them are here. It's extraordinary staff members and board members and volunteers. And finally, I just want to say that the students who we help are extraordinary, extraordinary people, and it is our privilege to help them get to the futures that they deserve and the futures that we need for them. Thanks.
That's my wife. All right. That's awesome. I love that. All right, we're going to read this proclamation, and then we're going to take a big group picture because we're all part of Team Leopold. All right, proclamation. Whereas in 2003, Nancy Leopold co-founded CollegeTracks to address the inequities faced by first-generation, low-income minority and immigrant students in Montgomery County. Her vision has provided supportive and financial resources to these students, particularly on how to best navigate the college admissions process. And whereas, under Nancy's leadership as the executive director for CollegeTracks, she has overseen the organization's tremendous growth from a volunteer program serving 40 to 60 students to an independent nonprofit with a $2.8 million budget that serves more than 1,800 students annually. And whereas, with the hardworking and dedicated CollegeTracks staff, board members, volunteers, and other community members, as well as strong public-private partnerships with MCPS and local government, CollegeTracks students are 2 to 3 times more likely to graduate from high school than their peers, and 99% of CollegeTracks seniors are admitted to at least one institution of higher learning. And whereas Nancy's unwavering commitment to equity and fairness has helped more than 5,000 students build brighter futures and become an integral part of our workforce, changing lives and investing in our students as future leaders across our country, state, and nation. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby honors Nancy Leopold for her vision, devotion, and exceptional leadership to our students in Montgomery County. Presented on this 29th day of October in the year 2019, signed by myself and our Council President, Nancy Navarro. Let's give her one more round of applause. And why don't my colleagues come down for this one, because we're all part of Nancy Leopold, so we don't have the floating heads, and then we'll get tight for a group picture.